hello there. So tonight I'm gonna be going on over to another walk. I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna stop by a bakery, see if they have any nice cookies or anything, and then I'm just gonna go to a park. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So be fun. I don't know. We'll see what we'll see what dessert we get. Well, who knows? Maybe that the place I'm thinking about going to might actually not have anything or be too expensive. So I don't know. I might end up just getting something else. I don't know. We'll see. But kind of my plan for the next little bit. So I'm just gonna walk on over there, enjoy listening to some music, enjoy the night air, kind of thing. I did some. I had my second class today, which was nice. It went well. It was actually a fairly decent sized lecture. Had a lot more people than the class I had yesterday did. 'Cause, yeah, yesterday's was like normal classroom size, like you get in like high school or something, which is like 15-20 people, maybe a little closer to 30. I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, it was nice to have a bit more stuff to look at. So it was basically just, it's this class about the indigenous peoples of Australia, the Aboriginals, and kind of just starting to learn a little bit of their history, their struggles, all these things. So I think it's very, very interesting. I'm really curious to see what kind of stuff I learn. I did actually watch this little film that a teacher put on the class website. Although I think I'm supposed to do that later this week, so oops, took some notes on it. I don't really want to talk all this stuff right now because my brain is a little tired from paying attention to that and taking some notes on some other stuff I was going ahead and reading too. So yeah, I didn't want to just be reading and taking notes this whole evening. Although I'm sure I'm probably gonna have plenty of days, nights where I do that kind of thing. I don't know, but I think it'd be a little more interesting than just doing that or just playing Minecraft. Nothing against playing Minecraft, but I don't want to be doing that too frequently. I'm here to have experiences, not just play the game, but I'm sure I'll probably make some more videos, Minecraft stuff. So don't worry about that. Probably not. But anyways, overall, good day. Oh yeah, and it's like the third time I've had pizza, but yeah. Yesterday, when I had my little walk on over to Pyrmont, I believe it was, I was feeling a bit hungry, so I caved into that and I actually got some Domino's pizza, which is okay, not the best, but it's alright. It was definitely not as like thick or as much stuff on it as I'm used to, or as big. So I was a little surprised, but not too much. But regardless, it was still nice. Liked it, and actually it was a 2 pizza and 2 sides deal. Because I was like, this is like comparable price. It's only just a little bit more expensive than just ordering like 1 pizza of other types. So I went ahead. I just chose some stuff here. There's no additional cost of that. So I got myself 2 things of garlic bread and 2 pizzas. One was pepperoni, the other was like garlic something or other. But both are good. So I had half the pepperoni one last night, and I had half the garlic one tonight. But yeah, the two sides, the 2 garlic breads. I actually was a bit hungrier last night, so I actually ended up having all of one of those. So I only got half a garlic bread left of that one because I had have tonight. But yeah. Anyways, I know I'm not. You know, it does feel a little weird. It's like the third pizza I've had. Third time I've had pizza here, you know, which is not really an Australian food, but you know, I like it. But you know, I'm trying a few different things. I mean, maybe it's not really new because I mean, I've probably had Domino's like a bunch of times. But anyways, regardless, don't judge, you know. But I've tried some new foods here. I mean, admittedly, I've had pizza 3 times. Believe me, I've had more stuff than just that. But yeah. So, anyways, I got that. Really, the other thing that comes to my mind is we had a welcome fest today here on campus, which is basically a fun event where they had a shit ton of all the different clubs and whatnot, kind of just showing up between a couple of buildings in one of the busiest areas over there, and you know, just being able to walk through all the booths and just kind of meet some new people and just kind of see what you're interested in. I was admittedly a bit overwhelmed. There's so many of them. They said like a couple people said there was like 120 or something like that. There's so yeah, quite a few options. They have so many different things here, but apparently it's not even all of them because they have probably closer to 200, 250, somewhere in that range. You know, actual amount of clubs. Believe it or not, here on University of Sydney campus, which I mean probably makes sense because you know it's a fucking huge ass school. But anyways, so I joined a couple different clubs. Most of which were just like game ones. So it was like, you know, puzzles or board games or chess or you know, stuff like that. But one was a fun one. It was just ice cream club. So really not too much on that one. Just mostly just like getting, you know, small discounts on, you know, frozen desserts and all that around campus from the different local stores. So that's nice. And the occasional event. And then but really probably the most important one, which believe it or not that I did this as my last choice here, but was actually this dance club. So yeah, I was like, you know, I got to do something that's a little outside my comfort zone. You know, that's really not something that I'm the most comfortable with, but you know, I'm here to grow a little bit, have some kind of experience or another, so I'm gonna do it. I said fuck it. You know, try something new, something different that I wouldn't normally do, because who knows, it could be fun. And actually not end up going with all of just the, you know, intellectual stuff like history or philosophy or, you know, religion or whatever, which would have been interesting, but at the same time kind of just been like, you know, kind of getting a bit stressed about all that stuff, and I already have classes about some of these things, so like I don't want to be trying to learn too much more beyond those. I want the learning that I have beyond the classroom to be fun. Not to say learning in classroom can't be fun, it certainly can be. Hope it is while I'm here, but don't want to information overload myself. That's the main point. So you know, just a nice couple of things there, fun little activities for me to do. So we'll see how those go. I could probably sit down and try to scroll and on the website or the app or whatever, and you know, add probably like a couple of the events on my calendar already. But I don't really feel like doing that, and I need to get up and move around and do something else, because I don't want to be sitting here down on my computer for the rest of the night. I've done that too many times in my life already, okay? I don't want to I don't want to be here just to sit at my computer the whole night for so many nights. Like I gotta do other stuff. So I'll add those later on anyways, hopefully you enjoy this. If you did, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. It really helps out a lot. And if you want to just, you know, see more of my adventures here, see what happens. So, anyways, peace, and see you next video. Bye bye.